So many buttons. That sounds like I was just going to do a strip or something.
We're waiting for you to strip, Adam.
Oh, go on stage. No, go on stage.
You dancing?
Yes. Oh, good evening, everybody, and happy Monday to you all. A little bit of music intro there. Maybe it's cold outside, because it is cold outside. It's turned. Today it's turned. It's turned a little bit chilly, so even more reason to be here with us live at 5. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, you fabulous people. It is 5 o'clock. We are Devine. We are Devine live at 5. Good evening, and how are you? I hope you've all had fabulous, wonderful Mondays. Thank you so much for being with us. It's so nice to have you here. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight. It's a horrible, dark, gloomy little night out there, and it's been one of those November Mondays, hasn't it? It's a dreary old day today. So I hope you're all well. I hope you all had a great weekend, or as great as it could have been. And it's good to have you with us on this cold, horrible Monday evening. Good evening to you all. Justin's with us, and who's that there? Is that Michael? Little Michael and Nick. Good evening to you both. How are you? Nice to see you this evening. Lovely, Pat. In America. Yes, my mom says hi, Pat, in America. How are you? We were chatting about you at the weekend. It's nice to have you on board. Lovely to see you. We have switched tonight. We're down in the gin and tonics. It seems like a bit of a gin and tonic night tonight. So cheers, everybody. Welcome to the party. It's a little Devine live at 5 Monday fabulousness. It's nice to have you on board. Nice to have you with us. I feel like I'm either Phantom of the Opera or I'm on the set of Beauty and the Beast. Now, I'm not quite sure which one of us is Beauty and the Beast, but I'll leave that to your imaginations. You can write in and let us know too, please. Cheers, everybody. Happy Monday. Nice to be with you. Lovely to see you. Lovely Sharon Ryan. How are you, Sharon? Hope you had a fabulous weekend. Captain Andy, happy Monday to you. Nice to see you. I love John and Jenny, usual people. I hope you're both fabulous down there. Oh, gorgeous little Nina. How are you, Neens? It's nice to know that you're with us. Nina and Budget. Cheers to you all. Fabulous. You know, we don't often do the gin and tonics. It's all usually not back the wine, but it's just refreshing to have a little gin and tonic tonight, just to get the night started. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, it's actually 5 o'clock here, so that works, doesn't it?
Auntie Rosemary.
Evening, Auntie Rose and Uncle Stan. How are you doing? Lovely Linda. Leslie's with us too. How are you? We're going to do something quick and simple tonight. It's a bit of a stuffed pepper thing. I know everybody knows sort of stuffed peppers, but we're just going to autumn it up a tiny little bit. So we've got some fabulous peppers. It's one of those Mondays. It's you get home from work and you kind of want something quick and easy to do for dinner, maybe something delicious, something tasty, something catchy flavour, but something that's quite simple, quick and easy to do. So we've got a fabulous little stuffed pepper recipe for you. We have a wonderful cocktail. This one is really deliciously, I don't know, is it Christmassy that we're going? No, it's not Christmassy. It's autumn. It's still autumn, isn't it? We've got a fabulous rhubarb ginger gin, which we're going to play with. So we've got that, some Cointreau, and some other flavours that we're going to throw into that. So it's just delicious and really lovely on a cold little night like tonight. And I've got a really cute little flower idea. Had a little walk over the weekend and found a bit of wood. Surprising, really. So we found this little bit of wood and we're going to dress it up and do something as a little quick and easy autumn table centre. So something sort of really fabulous, which is why the candelabra's here, just to bring us a bit more magnificence and a bit more light. Today, I didn't realise, looking through what today is special for, today we should all have been wearing odd socks today. Today is national or international, I think it's International Odd Sock Day. And it highlights the fact that we are all individuals. So everybody was supposed to have worn odd socks to work, to school, to their home office
What about
to
holy
wherever
socks?
they are. No, that's religious. That's a holy sock is for religious. You only wear holy socks on a Sunday, don't you? Isn't that what holy socks are
I've
for?
seen holy socks in other places.
Ma'am, sounds because he's a good Catholic boy, obviously, wearing his holy socks. So yeah, International Wear Odd Socks Day. Today, I didn't know that. We also have a lovely couple of little birthdays, I think. Andy, our lovely Andy. Andy Watson, happy birthday, sir. I hope you have a fabulous, or have had a fabulous day. Who else did we have? We had another birthday, did we, today? Bev, our lovely Bev, up the road. It was her birthday too. Happy birthday, Bev. Nice to know that it's your birthday. We missed one at the weekend, which I meant to say on Friday. Meant to wish her a happy birthday. Our lovely Charlotte Mackay.
Ah, yes.
Her 40th. I don't think she'd be too upset with me if I say it was her 40th. It was her good, gorgeous girl, our fabulous travel agent. If anybody's looking for, if I'm going to say, go anywhere,
no one's allowed to go
anywhere.
anywhere.
To go on holiday again. She is the woman to get in touch with. Bless her. She must be struggling more than all the rest of us as well. Evening, lovely Jenny Ford. How are you? Carol Barnes is with us. Hello, Carol. Mike, how are you doing? And we have lovely Marie as well. How are you, Marie? Nice to see you. Cheers, everybody. Fabulous people. Right, there we go. What else? Do I have anything else to say? I can't remember. Oh, our lovely little street lights have started to go up out here. I know we mentioned it the other day, but the Cookham Christmas street lights are starting to go up. We're doing a little light bulb test. We have so many little junction boxes everywhere that we can't do one big light switch on, so we have to test them. So at the moment we're doing a little lights test, and then we do the Christmas trees, and then we do a big sort of a big proper sort of turn on, or as best we can. So they're going up. So the reason I mention that is because this year we the traders, if you don't live locally, I apologise, because obviously what we'll do is we'll put pictures of our fabulous little streetlights on so that you can see. But if you don't live locally, this will mean nothing to you. But we, the traders, we the sort of the guys that own the businesses up and down the high street, usually pay for the lights ourselves. This year, we're asking for a bit of sort of funding. So we've done a street funding or crowdfunding page or whatever it is to see whether we can get some contributions, because it's very hard for everybody. Obviously, it's very hard for everybody this year. So if you are local, all I'm doing is I'm just sort of tagging on our little Christmas lights appeal to light up the high street and make it look as fabulous and festive as we always do.
It's on Cookham Notice Board.
We have a Just Giving page on Cookham Notice Board. So if you are in a position that you can give us a little donation, we would be most grateful, because some of the high street businesses, well, those of us that are left, are sort of struggling to sort of foot the bill. So if anybody can sort of chip in a tenner, that would be fabulous. Thank you all. There you go. My sermon is over. Let's get back to the beautiful people that are watching, that are with us. Lovely Valerie. Good evening, Valerie. Little Princess is here. How are you, Princess? Missing you. Not seeing you up and down the street at all. Lovely Steve Carroll. How are you, Steve and Megan? Well, nice to see you both.
And
How
Gypsy.
are you doing? Oh, little Gypsy, gorgeous little Gypsy. Her first Christmas. Oh, how special. Lovely Ireland is with us. Good evening, Mike and Bridie. I hope little Charlotte's there. Mwah, Charlotte, if you are, good evening to you all. I hope you're all fabulous. And I believe my little sister has just joined the party too.
And
Max and Neve. How are you doing, you gorgeous people? I
And
haven't seen you for
who else have we
ages.
welcomed?
Don't tell me my mammy's not on, is she?
Who else have we welcomed into the world?
Who else have we welcomed into the world?
Well, we haven't welcomed her yet.
Ah, yes, of course, little Luna. So those of you that know Ronnie, or know Ronnie and the gorgeous Lizzie, you'll be delighted to know that they had a little baby about a week ago now. So they kept it under wraps and kept it secret. But the gorgeous little trio have welcomed, the gorgeous little duo have welcomed a third, and little Luna has joined the Ronnie and Lizzie
Party.
has joined the party. So massive congratulations to you, beautiful people, and welcome to lovely little Luna. Congratulations. Right, I should really crack on and do something. Cindy, good evening. How are you? Nice to have you with us. Right, let me move this little candelabra out of my way. This mini candelabra. Those of you that may have watched or seen us in the summer know that we also have massive candelabras. We've got big ones and little ones. Cheers, Janie.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers,
Monday.
everybody. Happy Monday. Let's get Fun Day Monday under wraps. Right, so let's go. We've got our little stuffed peppery idea coming up here. So we've just got one of those little supermarket packs of peppers. Let's so we're just going to slice down the middle.
Steve Carroll says lots of COVID kids this year.
Cut them in half. Do you know, Mr. Carroll, there will be lots of COVID kids. How many of them will be called COVID? I love that, COVID kids. COVID kids, the autumn special.
Rosie and Graham very kindly have just going to chip in £50 for lights. Rosie and Graham.
Oh God, they're
yes.
So beautiful, Rosie and Graham. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. Thank you. And after they won the bouquet, the Children in Need bouquet on Friday. So thank you all for your bids. It was the gorgeous Graham and Rosie that actually got it and received the flowers on Saturday morning. So thank you for that as well. You're fabulous people. Thank you. Right, so we're just going to take out our little centers. So we've just got our little peppers here, and we're going to take out the middles of the peppers. So just remove those seeds, get those little seeds out. And that little bit of white. You take that little bit of white out because it's just a little bit bitter. So just remove that too.
Blue banana again.
Take out the straw. Yeah, absolutely. They are doing us proud around the Cookham and surrounding area. Lovely blue banana, supplying us with our vegetables. There we are. Got that? I still got that in my head. Did everybody dance? Did everybody join us and do our little attempt? Right. So there we go. That's nice and simple. We've just got little peppers. Little peppers. Let's just take those out. Now, I'm just going to rinse those. And I'm going to put them on a baking tray. So we've got those little peppers. Just give them a quick rinse. Get the seeds out. Onto a baking tray they go. So just like that. Then we're just going to drizzle a tiny little bit of olive oil. And a tiny little bit of salt. So we're just going to get these in the oven. Now this is just a quick sort of supplier, just something that you can dash in the door. You don't want to make too much effort. Or something tasty, something delicious and tasty, just to, for a Monday night. Through the door supper on a Monday night. Okay, let's get cracking. So to our cooker top we go. He says, hoping.
It's getting to know you now.
I know, it's understanding my fingerprint now. So to that, we just put our little pan on the top, a little bit of oil glugged in there. That's it. We'll just get that oil warming up, and then we go to what seems to be our staple ingredient this last week and this week. I hope you enjoyed our little vegetarian foray last week, our little trip down vegetarian lane. Nina, I hope you saw some of the recipes we made. The effort for you, Nines. We went all veggie and vegan last week for you.
Leggy, weren't you?
I loved it, actually. I must say, I really did enjoy. I did enjoy most of those dishes that we did last week. They were really lovely.
What did you cook yesterday?
What did we cook yesterday? So yesterday we sort of bypassed the vegetarian, but then we did the most fabulous. Oh God, if only we had the time for me to do this for you on this little program. We did the most fabulous, gorgeous belly of pork. It had the ribs underneath it, so it was on the bone, whole belly of pork. The crackling was to die for. It was so bad. It was like glass. It just sort of smashed. And one of my favourite things in the world, belly of pork, just delicious. And it was, I don't know, it was a recipe that somebody did recently. I can't remember who it was.
Nina says, bless you. She's going to convert you.
Nina, I'm not far off conversion. Apart from the belly of pork, obviously. We did these fabulous paprika milk potatoes, which, if you've got this belly of pork was huge, so we didn't really have the room, so we cooked them separately. But what you do is you put the potatoes in around the bottom of the pork and pour the milk on. But we just did them in a separate pan. So it's a sort of a dauphinoise style-esque but you just use whole potatoes. You put in the milk, you put in paprika and garlic, bay leaves, loads of flavour, and then you sort of bake them so that they absorb all of this milk, so they get all this fabulous milky gorgeousness. Then we put the pork fat, or some of the fat from the pork, in there to just roast them off and get this fabulous sort of taste. Oh God, they were delicious, but it's time. We try to do things that last sort of like, that we can cook in 25 minutes. So I'm so sorry that we haven't got the time to do that. Maybe on our big extended 4-hour
Can you chop and talk?
Yeah, I can, you know I can. Why, you're telling me we're running out of time already?
No, not at all.
Lovely, who have we got? We've got lovely Nick Harrison with us. Caroline Ward, good evening to you. The gorgeous Hills, how the devil are you? And who's at the top? Jackie.
Jack Mackenzie.
Oh, Jack
He's very
Mackenzie.
worried we haven't got time yet.
Jack, when you see, I can.
Stop it. You're not even looking.
I can chat and talk at the same time. And there goes a finger.
Oh, God.
So there we go. There's my chatting and talking at the same time. Jack, we're on the gin and tonics tonight. It's a gin and tonic Monday. I don't know why. You kind of just needed something long and cooling. I'm not sure why. Cheers. Oh, it's nice to get something long in your hand at the end of a Monday. Cheers, everyone. Right, let's get my onions in the pan. So there we go. So we've just got our little onions sliced up there. We just whack them in the pan. We're just trying to, we're just softening them up a little bit. We don't need to worry too much about sort of breaking them down, carrots or caramelizing and softening them up. It's actually quite nice to have that little texture, that little bite of an onion running through there. There's that gorgeous little Yolita that I see has joined us as well.
Yes.
Fabulous Yolita.
We'll be talking
We'll
to
be
her
talking to you
later.
later. Who else have we got? Colleen Marie. Gosh, New York is joining us too. Hello, Colleen.
I wonder if it's cold in New York yet.
Colleen, let us know. Is it cold in New York? I'm sure it must be really chilly, isn't it? So this is our beautiful quick and easy stuffed peppers for a quick sort of bite, a quick supper bite. We're going to go, I think this week we're going to start getting a bit festive. I think we're going to start getting a bit Christmassy and coming up with some tips and ideas and a few little sort of Christmassy cheats, perhaps, or some fabulous ideas to help with all the madness that is Christmas. So I think we're sort of going to ease a little bit into Christmas this week and try and give you a few little hints and tips. And we're going to do a lot more. We're going to do a lot more tips and a lot more hints on YouTube. So what we haven't got time to do, because we've just been brainstorming and coming up with ideas, and what we haven't got time to do here, we're going to record and we're going to put them on YouTube. So we're going to do some like how to dress the most fabulous cheese board, how to create a cheats Christmas cake if you haven't got time to order one from Nina, or if she hasn't got time to make you one. Actually, Nina, let us know if you do want a fabulous Christmas cake. Let us know. Can you still take orders for Christmas cakes, Nina? Let us know. We can just let people know. So there we go. Our onions are. Love the smell of onions. They're frying up. Let's get a bit of salt in there. A little bit of salt. Let's take a bit of garlic. Tiny bit of garlic. We just want one clove. We don't want to overpower this, so we just a quick clove of garlic, and we just run the knife through it quickly. It says hoping. Just a little bit of aroma, just a little bit of flavour. So we managed to have a little chat with Spain today, see how Spain was getting on. Everybody there is fabulous. They seem to be doing well, missing everybody. That's all of Spain is missing us, obviously. So there we go, a little bit of garlic going in there. And our other flavours. So to this, we are going to add in some pine nuts, just to give that, I love that pine nut sort of flavour, so that taste. We've got some feta cheese that we're going to break through this. I've just got 2 or 3 little tomatoes, they're going straight in. We have got some chilli, I've got a little bit more olive oil that's going in. We're just sort of getting those flavours, just sort of wrapping those flavours together. And then we're cheating. So we've got we've got a bag of micro rice. We use this sort of 1.5 minute rice. We've used it last week, using it this week. Do you know what? This tastes fabulous. It's tomato and basil, rice. It's so easy. It's so quick, so simple. Don't stress about trying to make your own, to cook your own. This is just sort of quick and simple. Unless, of course, you're doing a fabulous Indian meal and you want to go to the effort to just cook it. But for a quick and easy supper dish like this, clearly this will work. So cheers. Be fabulous. Are we all okay on our screens, Jamie?
We're all good,
Is
yes.
everything fine? So into our pan, we're just going to put a few little chili flakes. And then we've got our rice. Let's open our feta.
We've got Anne-Marie with us.
Little Anne-Marie Powers.
Yeah.
Boston calling. How are you, gorgeous Anne-Marie? How are your mum and dad as well? Hope all is well. And James is with us.
Yeah.
I just looked at the first person and went, who's my James? Who's that? My James. James is with us.
And possibly Polly, I don't know, because she's not on Facebook, is she? So.
Ah, lovely. Well, hopefully so. Gorgeous Holly, how are you? And lovely little Henry, how are you doing? All right, into the pan. We're now putting our rice. So in it goes. Now, you're probably wondering why I haven't microwaved it. We're cooking it, so we don't need to microwave. So please don't worry, I'm not going slightly mad. So let's just toss that round. So we've got those beautiful flavors. That rice, red onion, the little tomatoes, the garlic, the chili flakes. And then I'm going to pop in a few little pine nuts. Well, that just gives us a beautiful texture. The feta. Let's break in some feta into this. Oh, delicious. So quick, so simple, but the flavors. It's just trying to get the sort of the marination of flavors. There we go.
Smells good.
A little bit more. It does, doesn't it?
Smells really good.
Just quick and simple.
It's one for you, James.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a really tasty little easy dish. Wash my hands, excuse me.
Got Claire with us.
Lovely Claire Levy. Claire Levy, how are you, gorgeous Claire? Love to you all down there. Right, there we go. So we just bring that together. Look at those. So I'm just going to squish, using my spatula here, just going to squish the tomatoes. Let's just push a little bit of, oh, they're escaping me. Push a little bit of love out of those tomatoes. There we are. Let's just get those flavors in there. There we are. Look at that. Beautiful colour. There we go. Right, now I'm just going to finish that with a fabulous little beautiful squeeze of lemon, just zesty lemon. That lemon and the feta, they just work so well together. They just give that beautiful zingy, beautiful tasty. Right, so we grab my little peppers. Our fabulous little peppers that have just started in the oven. Let's just put these together. Oh, we've got some music going on. I love it. So with our filling, with our beautiful little filling, so
He's busy.
we've got our rice, our feta. My phone has just gone off, so that's why we're all a little bit panicky. That's never happened. We've got our rice, our onions, our feta, our tomatoes, garlic. What else have we got in here? Chili seeds. And that all, then we're just going to literally just scoop that in, pop it in a pepper. There we go, just load that in like that. So, just so quick and easy. Ooh.
Nina's just said, when you're doing your special, let her know, Christmas special, and to drop this year's cake to you.
Oh, gorgeous, Nina. Now, Nina, I'm not putting you on the spot here. If any of our fabulous people watching would like one of your stunning, beautiful Christmas cakes, do you have any availability, Nina, to take any extra orders? Or are you to capacity? Right, so there are peppers. We've just got them stuffed. They're going in the oven. We will dress and finish them in about 10 minutes. We just give them a bit of time just to cook through.
Yes, she does.
So there we go. You've heard it here now. Excuse me. If anybody wants a phenomenal Christmas cake, I can't tell you how beautiful they are. The gorgeous Nina does my dad a Christmas cake. Tiny, little fabulous Christmas cake, but they are to die for. So if anybody would love a little treat for themselves and would love a Christmas cake, either get in touch with us or find Nina Flower Power and order one of her Christmas cakes. They are not only are they beautiful, but they taste divine. They are stunning.
I think orders are going in.
I hope so. I really hope so, because if Nina has an availability to get a cake, just get a cake anyway. Just stunning.
Christmas,
just
birthday, whatever.
just get one. Cheers, Nines. Happy Monday to you, and happy Monday to everybody as well. So nice to know that you're with us today on this this miserable little November day. Cheers, everybody. Is little Penelope with us?
Yes.
Is that our Penelope and the Dean? How are you, gorgeous?
No, Penelope.
So Penelope, our gorgeous Penelope, the
You're
interior.
Patricia.
I am Patricia. Michelle, how are you, Michelle? Little Lottie, how are you? Who's that at the bottom?
Roger.
Oh, Roger Kirby. Evening to you both. Nice to see you. Nice to have you with us. Cheers.
People loving your candles.
I know, we're just coming to the candles. That was a good introductory segue there. So we came up with this little idea. Our little flower idea for today is something... Sorry, the chili's just getting to the back of my throat.
Do you want to open the door?
It's fine. Let me just open a window. That's a little bit of chili just kicking the back
Have
of
a
my
sip
throat.
of gin. You'll be fine.
Running out. The problem with this is that you've got to sort of stop to make another one, haven't you? It's just not easy pour,
Cheers.
is it? Cheers. Oh, do you know, it's nice to have a little gin and tonic for a change, isn't it? I hope you've got a nice big glass of something at home that you're glugging on. Right, our little idea. So we just having a little walk this weekend. I just sort of like, there's so much knocking around. There's so much sort of lying out there in nature that nature is giving you. There's so much, so many things that you can use to enhance. So seeing as we're still just sort of clinging on to the end of autumn, and before we hit our sort of sparkly, fabulous, Christmassy, everything needs to glitter and look divine, wintry extravaganza, I thought we'd just do one more quick and easy table center, table idea using our autumny kind of feel. Now, I found this piece of wood. So just this sort of bit of old sort of drifty, woody kind of whatever. It was all twisted. So all I've done is I've continued to contort it. So we've twisted it a bit more, and I put some wire through it. Now, there's a few little sort of twigs. There's this Virginia creeper that I then just laid into it. I hope I don't know if you can see it. I'll just pick that up for you. So we've got this beautiful sort of like couple of bits of Virginia creeper that I've then wired into it, and then I put some moss. So I've just laid the moss in there as well. So that just gives us the basis. That just gives us sort of a little starting point. Now, obviously we have this lying around, so it's easy for me to do, but we've got a bit of an oasis. We do sell oasis, so if anybody needs some, please do come and see us or find some or whatever. So I'm literally just going to pop in 2 little bits of oasis in amongst that wood, just like that. So nice and simple. And then out of the garden, just from the garden, I've just grabbed a few little pieces of ivy. Now this is variegated ivy because I just want to work with the contrast, and I'm literally just going to lay this in. Now, if you can get it to touch into the oasis, fantastic. If you can't, then please don't worry, because the ivy is a little, it's quite resilient, so it won't sort of die too quickly. So I'm literally just going to pull that through. Now, all I want to do is just that beautiful little, divine little piece of ivy. I just want to sort of tumble ivy through so that we get a connection rolling through. So just take your time. Just add it in, pull it through. And all we're doing is we're just wanting to create a nice little feature around this piece of wood. So something quite simple, quite therapeutic actually. There are no sort of, nobody judging, nobody's marking you. So just have a little play. So you can see, just having that tiny little bit of ivy going there, if everybody can see that, I think, just having that tiny little bit of ivy just sort of already brings it to life. It already makes it pop. Just a little bit in the back here. There we go. So look at that. Look at that. So simple. So simple. That's all we need. There you go. A few little pieces of ivy like that. Now, again, I then just grabbed some classic-y sort of autumny flowers that we have. You've seen these. We used some of these last week. So I'm just literally going to take some autumn heads. And then just by popping these in here. Now, this is when you want to work sort of within the framework of the wood. So let's take a little rose. Beautiful little rose. Ah, beautiful rose, aren't you, Rose? There you go. These are these fabulous roses. We had some last week. These little beehive roses. Now, if you cluster them together like this, you just get that beautiful sort of concentration of ripples. So all those little ripples running through there.
Anne-Marie's loving it.
Oh, Anne-Marie in Boston. Oh. Anne-Marie, we still haven't made our Mexico, have we? We've still got to get Mexico done. Take that down. So
are you crossing the wall, or are you climbing the wall?
Well, we know we're building the wall. We've got a part-time job in the summer. So there we go. Let me just. Oh, excuse me. So just got those beautiful little rustles of colour. I'm going to take a little bit of hydrangea, a little bit of hydrangea. So this bluey, purpley hydrangea, fabulous colour. Let's just tuck a little bit of that and nestle that in there so that we can just still see. So in that goes there. So what we're doing is we're just working with this little piece of wood. It's so simple. Please don't feel sort of daunted by doing something like this, because it really is quite a simple thing to do. Because we're not really just working with the structure that you've already got, and we're just adding in. There's no great sort of arrangement facilities going on. Just adding in those little bits there like that. Don't think I need that. What I'm going to do is use that and that. So I'll just show you now.
Those blooms are lovely. What are they called?
These Tom Pierce.
Lovely.
Tom Pierce chrysanthemums are just beautiful. So let me just try and hold that up so it doesn't fall away. Just look at that. We've just got the colours. We've just got those beautiful colours going on there. That simplicity. Just following the edge of that design. It's just fabulous. Just gorgeous. Sophie and Ema, what do you think of that? Is that good? Is that good? Or are you going to mark me out of 10? Nice to have you with us, Sophie and Ema. How is your father? How's Dad? I haven't seen little Johnny for so long. Bless him. Beautiful Kellyanne. Good evening, gorgeous girl. How are you? You're loving my flowers. Loving my flowers. Who else have we got with us tonight? We've got Jason Bird. I see. We've got lovely Jason with us. How are you, Jason? Janina, how are you doing?
And Mum and Dad are watching in Portugal.
My mum and dad are watching in Portugal. I was going to say, how did my mum and dad get to Portugal? Mum and dad in Portugal, how are you, Janina's parents? How are you doing? Nice to know that you're with us. Right, okay, so there's our little flower treat. So what I will do, seeing as we've got them sitting here, I'm just going to add in our little gourds. These gourds, sorry, I don't think we've ever had as much value for money out of them as we have the last few days. Cheers, beautiful people.
I think you finally did. Chelsea.
Oh, yeah.
When we were doing proper work.
Oh yeah, that's true. When we had a proper job. I've just blown out the candle. Candle went out long before. Right, so let's just pop those two things on there. I believe Carol, it might be cocktail time. Carol Barnes. Get Waitrose on the phone, Carol. We're going in for a cocktail. Now this one is delicious. It is. I know I say that about every single cocktail that we make, but it is. This is delicious. John Levy, you'd love this.
He's actually working.
Is he?
He's still at work.
I'm so pleased that he's. I'm so pleased that someone's
He's
working.
probably on a boat to China somewhere.
Oh, those poor boats bobbling around down there. John and Jenny, I know you're missing your cruises as well. Madness, isn't it? Right, okay, gorgeous people. We are about to go cocktail crazy. We're making a rhubarb and custard. I don't know why they call it rhubarb and custard, because trust me, there is no custard involved, but there is plenty of fabulous rhubarbness involved. Right, so what we do is we take some ice. Debs Egan, my gorgeous girl, you would love this too. Kevin, little Kevin's with us, is he? And who? I can't read any on that one. Januta. Oh, bless her. Thanks, everybody. It's so nice to see you all on a dreary old day like today. So we are going with this fabulous little rhubarb
Gin.
Rhubarb and ginger gin. Rhubarb and ginger gin. So we've got this fabulous rhubarby flavour and this fabulous ginger. We've done a lot with ginger. It's a real autumny kind of thing, isn't it, for us? So in we go. So it's a fabulous measure. So that's a good old large measure of the rhubarb gin. It's so easy, this one as well. Got a fabulous measure of rhubarb gin. Cointreau. So this is where we have a little orange. So it's a little orange rhubarb and gingery kind of fabulousness. So you do half a measure. So it's a 50% to your 100% gin. So you've got a full measure of gin, 50% of Cointreau. So they all go in together. Then we just take a little lid and just give these a little shaky.
Well,
Can I?
you still can do it.
I can't. Going on that for a while. Twirl and shake at the same time. Oh, there we are. Let's just loosen that little lid off there. Oh, it's hard work twirling and shaking at the same time. So into each glass, we then just pop one little cube of our fabulous ice. Oh, listen to that sound.
Ching.
Ching. There's our little strainer. Then, so this is our beautiful gin and Cointreau little mix. So that just goes in.
Looks good.
That goes in like that. Ooh. And then you can tell that we've already tried this. We tried making this earlier on just to make sure that it doesn't. So you then find this stuff. This stuff is fabulous. It's called pink ginger. Now it's just sort of sparkly ginger infused with other things, basically. I would tell you, but I haven't got my glasses.
It's like a lemonade, like a pink ginger lemonade.
Yeah, it's a pink lemonade infused with ginger. It's really fabulous. It's got the orange extracts in there, which tie in with this Cointreau. And it's by a company called Fentimans. And it's available in supermarkets, but it is just fabulous. It's just so delicious for these cocktails. So we've got our Cointreau, we've got our flavoured, we've got our gin and ginger rhubarb gin. And then you just literally add in a little bit like that.
Looks like a Cosmo.
Does, doesn't it? I think it's going to be as deadly as a Cosmo.
Good blush colour.
Now, as a little fabulous little treat, it doesn't actually. Now we found these as well that are just to die for. These are the orange chocolate bomb lint bombs. So we're just going to finish this I pop in a little baby in the bottom. And the idea is you've got to drink that and eat the bomb before the bomb dissolves. There's your challenge. So, my gorgeous girls, here we go. We've got Janie on cameras. And lovely Rachel looking after YouTube. Cheers, everybody.
Darling.
Cheers,
Cheers.
you gorgeous people.
Cheers.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Cheers, darling.
Oops. Sophie and Ema, cheers.
Taste that ginger.
You can really taste that ginger. I'm not sure. Wow. God, it doesn't taste alcoholic at all.
No, that's the problem.
That's the problem. Wow. Oh my gosh. That packs a punch.
You could actually sharpen that with a bit of lime if it's a bit sweet for you.
That's very, very sweet, isn't it? It's very, very sort of, yeah, the Cointreau, yeah, that's syrupy Cointreau in there. Anyway, it's going down well for a, 5:30 on a Monday. Just delicious. That's, back to my gin and tonic. There we go. Right. Okay. So let's bring all of this together slightly for us. So we have our fabulous little winter rum that we just created there. I'm going to add to it my little plate, my platter. Actually, let's leave my platter here for a second because I need to get my peppers. So, where should I put my cloth? There we go. There we go. Nice casual Monday. Nice easy Monday.
Carol says, would it work with the chocolate eclair? Should it be the toffee one or the shoe one?
It might go a bit soggy with a shoe eclair, but Carol, give it a go, Carol. I love your idea. I love your thinking. Right, let me just go to the fridge.
What are you finding in the fridge?
Just a few little things to finish this with. Right. So we have our beautiful pears. Our beautiful pears. Our beautiful peppers.
Can you say
No, I can't. Clearly, I can't say much tonight at all. So we're just going to take a handful of beautiful fresh spinach and just pop that on there. Now again, I'm not cooking that off at all. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in there. And a little drizzle of...
Carol says we just have to improvise.
You really do. Whatever you've got, just improvise. So we just take that little dish. Gosh. Let's turn that around there. So this beautiful little quick and simple. Look at that. So it's 20 odd minutes. Neve and Max, I hope you're still there watching us. This is a really easy one. You can do this for your mum. You can make these. There's a beautiful little dish. So we're just going to bring our little flowers round.
Can move mine up the
We've got our little candelabra.
That one.
And I'm just going to pop our little dish there. So we've just got that little bit of, let's put those there and there so that we can see this everywhere. So there's our fabulous little idea. Our little wintry idea. Autumn piece there. We've got our beautiful little cocktails. To my fabulous little peppers, I'm just going to add a little bit of cheddar just over the top. So we then take our little, so these are fabulous, these are little fabulous stuffed peppers with all those beautiful tomatoes, onions, the feta cheese. I'm just going to run those through here. I got this little salad of the little spinach salad underneath it. This is just gorgeous. It's got the texture in there of the pine nuts. It's got that garlic. You can just get that garlic smell. Look at those. There we
Love the
go.
colours.
Aren't those
Colours
colours
are lovely.
just
Mm.
autumn personified? Our two little gorgeous cocktails. Let's move our little candles in, how we started. Little candles into shot there. There we go. I think you'll find that is Monday. Let's just do this a little bit over the top.
Everyone's having a lot of guesses about what they're going to put in their drinks, what they've got at home. Percy Pig might go well.
Percy Pig would be fabulous in the bottom of that, I can tell you. That would be amazing. A little Percy Pig in the bottom of the day would be delicious. There you go, my beautiful people. That is our little Devine story for this cold November Monday. There you are, our little stuffed peppers, our little piece of nature with a few flowers drifted through it, and our wonderful little gin, rhubarb and ginger gin with our ginger liqueur and Cointreau and all those little bits and pieces pulled together. So we've got our little linkage of flavours and colours rolling through there to create a fabulous little autumn story for our Monday night. I hope that you have enjoyed what you've seen. I see we've got little Di and Kevin are here with us. As a Shabana, how are you all? Nice to have you all with us
Pauline.
On this day. Little Stephen, Pauline, you gorgeous people, how are you doing? Nice to know that you're here with us. So there we are, that's our little story for today. We are going to get a bit more Christmassy as the week goes on. We've got some lovely, lovely ideas. We've got some lovely treats. We've got some lovely shortcuts. And as I say, what we don't manage to make on our little 5 live shows for the rest of this week, we are going to put them onto YouTube. So we've got some little tips, some little hints on how to dress Christmas cakes. We've got some ideas on Yule logs and stuff like that. You know, all the stuff that will help you get through Christmas. So we'll put those ideas on YouTube. But there you go. For today, that's been our little autumn story for you today. Our little last autumn story before we invite you all to start celebrating Christmas with us. Now, believe it or not, this is Jane on karaoke behind the scenes here. Are you listening, everybody? She's just picked up the microphone as we hit the biggest, longest intro without singing that I know of. Go on, Janie, hit those notes. Come on.
You dance.
There we go. So this week, the rest of this week, we're going to get Christmassy. So join us and have a bit of festive fun leading up to the big day. We want to give you. It's Christmas now. Let's get into the spirit of it. Forget this COVID stuff for the time being, and let's all just get fabulous and spread the love and the glitter. Okay, you beautiful people, we have managed to wrap that early for you on a Monday night. You can go and stuff some peppers. It's been such a pleasure and such a delight to have you with us. It really is always nice to touch base with you, especially after a weekend and a horrible day like today. So thank you all so much for being with us. Thank you for watching. From lovely Rachel and Jane and myself. If you have nowhere else to be and you've got nothing else to do tomorrow, then we would love to have you join us for another live at 5, where we start to get glittery and festive and fabulous. So for tonight, good night to you all, you beautiful people. I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous Monday. Cheers! And lovely Instas.